We are returning to the Abyss, and we're going in double time because I would rather a 40-minute video be a 20-minute video. Figure that'd be more digestible for more people to watch. Now, I wanted to come back here because I just wanted to use Kefka in the Abyss and see how he did, because think about it. Every single one of the level 190 Abyss stages has a black crystal requirement, and Kefka is perfect. I didn't even bring a healer for any of these runs, and Kefka just laughs in their faces. It doesn't matter. Figured this could help people who, say, didn't get characters like Shantoto or Noctis or any of the really strong, viable black crystal characters. If you manage to luck out with Kefka, just bring him. You'll be fine. I'm serious. He makes these a total joke. I know this is going a little quick, so it might be hard to pick up on exactly what's happening, but they both have framed HP silence on, so they can't move, as you can see. They're almost dead already. So these things don't even get to move whatsoever. They just get wrecked. And they're done. Moving on to these things. Biggest problem here is when they want to debuff you, but Kefka's blind can come in really clutch. It's so reliable. It is ironic that Vaughn is here, and Vaughn's blind is not reliable, but that's okay, we have Kefka. Look at that, hitting ones. I don't know why that one hit 10s and the other one hit 1s, but... Oh, you know what? Did they just give Saza defense down? Is that what happened? So it went from 1 damage to 10 damage? Is that what happened? I don't know. Regardless, they're so nerfed, they're not even in the fight. Especially now. They're dead. Yeah, this first one, the requirements are red and black crystal. I just used all red and black. You didn't really need to do that, but I just love pairing Saz and Kefka together. It's just such a good combination. And then I needed a short sword. So I'm like, you know, I'll just bring Vaughn. Like, Vaughn's got awesome single target damage. We'll just take this out quick. So right here, he wants to hit us with the stench. This is Kefka's blind at work. Not a problem. My original team here was, who was it? Hey, it was Vaughn, Arciella, and Shantoto. So kind of a similar strategy, but Kefka can kind of just take the place of Arciella and Shantoto, actually, because, I mean, he kind of stuns and, I mean, just with the HP silence and with the like, he nerfs the enemies so well. Like, he's really the only, he's the MVP here, 100%. With what's happening, with what's going on here. There's just no worries about anything. I know this is just the first one, and the Abyss stages do get progressively harder, but with Kefka, none of them are hard. Like, they really do just go down. Might as well frame these debuffs, since I believe we still have 2 left of those. And with only 2 waves left, we might as well just use one now. Yeah, I tried to time the HP silence appropriately because that one on the left wants to do that AoE Brave HP that these things like to do, and it hurts like hell when they actually hit you with it. So I figured, let's just stop that from happening. Kefka's blind at work. You see? Can't move. And let's take them both out. On to the final wave. Cool. Yeah, I brought 2 burst characters with Kefka and Vaughn. Obviously, you can only use 1 burst at a time. We're going to use Kefka's. I don't know if that's the better choice. Vaughn's might have been the better choice for damage, but I've just been having more fun with Kefka, so I wanted to use his. We still have a summon after this, so if they do happen to live through this and the summon, they'll be nerfed and they can't do anything. But I'll take over 1 million, not bad. One down. Okay, that's Stratum 1. Taken out. Alright, moving on to Stratum 2. We're going to just use the same squad because the requirements are exactly the same. And if the strategy ain't broke, they'll fix it. Did I just say broke? If it ain't broken, my grammar. If it is not broken, do not fix it. You get what I'm trying to say, alright? I'm not sure if that Malrith will rage if you kill the other one first. I know that is a mechanic those Malriths tend to have. Yeah, those are the ones from the Machina event. And even on tier 13, that last wave was one of these Malriths and the Beatrix Malrith. If you kill the Beatrix Malrith first, this one will rage. But the Beatrix Malrith doesn't. So I don't know if that's the same everywhere or just for certain stages. I didn't want to find out though, so yeah. We're going to focus him down first, definitely. Miss. HP attack disabled, just in case you were thinking about it. Probably should have popped the LD there. Probably would have been a better idea. Too late now, though. Because that way, yeah, we would have framed that and it wouldn't have gone away. That HP silence on the one on the right there. Would have been smarter. But instead we got to refresh it when the EX is up, which is no fun. So yeah, definitely that would have been the time to use the LD. Because the LD not only frames Kefka's debuffs, but extends them all by 1 turn, if you didn't know. So now A will do nothing, and now A will die. Cool. Definitely save that. Absolutely. Alright, wave 2. These things. Normally they can be a problem, but not today. Because we're not going to waste any time with this. And just like that, they're almost dead, and they officially can't hurt us. We are in the clear. But they can still dispel, which is never fun. Saz can put all his buffs back on, we're all good. Still have 8 Light of Judgments left? Man. Oh, this is when it gets real fun. Everybody remembers these things from Tier 12 and from the Gilgamesh event. These things like to stack themselves with a ton of buffs and build up a ton of Brave. But Kefka just laughs. Time to go in. So now they're all framed. They cannot remove those. Which that's what they want to do. They want to replace all those with buffs of their own, and now they can't. Kefka's really good for fights like that. Unless it's like a cleanse, then they'll go away. But there's enemies who target themselves and they don't technically cleanse, they just buff themselves and push off whatever debuffs you put on. But if they're framed, they'll stay. Yeah, you'll see it in a second. Yeah, they got all the brave, but their silence and all the debuffs stay. So they can't do anything. See Kefka just breaking 90,000 like it's nothing with that LD. Look at them Bond tries. 9 brave. He came so close. Miss. Miss. Shut down. Nice and easy. Okay, for this third one, we have to switch up the team because the requirements are different. This may seem a little weird, but yes, Kefka and Edward work together if you time your skills properly. That's one thing about Kefka that I keep hearing, and it generally is true. Do not put debuffers alongside him, and Edward has 2. But that's okay. You won't get all of Kefka's debuffs on, but you'll get enough. The most important one, I would say, are the debuffs from Trine, the blind and the HP silence. But check this out. We're going to put them to sleep, so they can't even rise up. We are going to wear out the sleep before they get a turn, but we'll delay them too. All good. Throw an HP attack at you so you get delayed. We can break you both, delay you both, and then A gets delayed again. So there goes sleep. We could reapply it, but why bother? They're over half dead already. All they're going to do is rise up in the air and then not even be a threat. Speaking of this music, curious to see who's pulling for Emperor tonight. I am going to go for some tickets, definitely. A common opinion I've seen is to wait, because Emperor will come back with his burst and with the Celeste LD, so it would be wiser to wait and pull then. Even if that's true, I'm not going to do that, because I want the Emperor LD right now. So hopefully I can get it quick. It'll be more helpful for not 1 but 2 challenge quests. They're planning on using Emperor for this one, which would be his, and then Strago's event, he's synergy for that. So I'm going to bring him there too. It's going to be a lot of debuffs messing around with Kefka though. Between the Emperor Lost Chapter and the Strago event challenge quest, it's a lot of debuffs because I think I'm going to bring Realm to that one, provided I get her, we'll see. Look how shut down these things are. They can't do anything. He's hiding, you can't hit him. Oh, but you want to hit us all? Nope. So we didn't take any damage at all. None. That's not as easy to pull off in this wave though, simply because these things have the HP sap. If it weren't for that, no damage taken at all. Because they do end up getting us with that, unfortunately. But it's not even a problem. That's the only hit, really, that any enemy has gotten out of all 3 of these Abyss stages. Yeah, I'm kind of spoiling the end, but if you've watched long enough, I mean, I think you can tell how Kefka's going to handle this. He's going to just make mincemeat out of it. That's the only hit we get, though, is they hit us with the HP sap, and then over time they take our health away. But that's all right. There it is. Because we have no heals, that's just damage that we have to eat, unfortunately. But like I said, it'll be fine. I could have used my burst here, but I really didn't want to. Figured I would just save the burst and the summon for the shaman at the very end. To just make that wave super easy. But yeah, I do wonder if I would have used my burst here, we probably could have gotten away with taking any damage at all, but this works too, I guess. Yeah, originally I brought Shantoto here. It was Shantoto. Wow, I'm blanking. Shantoto, Aphmau, and Zidane. Yes, because Blue Crystal Dagger, so Zidane was perfect. But we've gotten more characters since then. Like Kefka. And Edward. I was very envious of the people who got to bring Kais to the blind run of this. And one of the only ways to make that possible at the time was if you had Alphanod, which I don't. But my team worked too. Just took a minute to figure it out. But this is something else. This is a lot of fun for me. I've been enjoying Kefka way too much. Alright. Stay behind Edward, keep that launch up. Probably could have saved that shrine, but just in case they're thinking about HP attacks, which I know that one on the left is. Awesome. 1. Okay, 2 more waves, and then that's all of the level 190 Abyss. This thing, though, this thing gets shut down. I think we still have 2 sleeps. You know what? Another thing I could have done is I could have just put those Malwards to sleep with Edward and avoided the HP sap. I could have done this with full health. Because I kind of forgot, like, oh yeah, we have sleep still. I could have just used that. But instead, we'll just use one here. But we didn't take much damage. Like, we're not even in danger. We're all good. Just in case you were thinking about it, now you can't hit us. I keep saying that, like, just in case you were thinking about it. There's a red bar glowing at us. He's very clearly thinking about hurting us. He's not thinking about it. He's set on that plan. Those are very clear intentions of his. But now you can't. Kefka's EX animation beforehand is my favorite. When you just see the profile, he just looks directly at you. It's so goofy looking. I love it, though. Hide and return just to get to the EX faster. Boom. So now we are stacked for the shaman. I do make a mistake here, though. It hurts me. I wish I hadn't done it. You'll see it in a second, though. It's not the end of the world, just not ideally what you want to do, usually. I wanted to go into the burst, but I just hit the summon for whatever reason. Because this way, we could have gone into the burst first, come out of it, gone right into the summon with Kefka's burst effect. So we would have been doing a lot more damage in here if I would have used the burst first. Mistakes were made. But it's all good. Edward's EX into the... I can't speak. Wow! Edward's EX into the Kais launches are really nice too. I like those. Just because all the battery he provides. Edward and Kais are pretty nice. Look at their turns. I only did this to jump up, jump behind Kefka again, and now we can go into this burst with launches ready. Perfect. So yeah, I think this goes to show you, if you, like I said before, if you missed out on some of the more popular Abyss characters, especially for Black Crystal, like if you missed out on Noctis, or Leon, or Shantoto, or Machina, people like that, and you happen to get Kefka, just bring Kefka to all of the level 190 Abyss stages, and you will shut them down. Like so. Alright. Guess I'll see you all at the Emperor Lost chapter tonight. Hope you all enjoyed, and thank you for watching.